The first fundamental mistake with cheating is that we value the destination or the reward more than the actual process itself, more than the journey to get to that goal. What's going on, guys? Welcome to HITTalks, a podcast for baseball success. I am your host, Vic Ferrante, and in today's episode, we're going to be talking about cheating. Should you do it, and is it worth it? All heard of the Houston Astros scandal, so I'm not going to get too much in detail on that. We're just going to simply cover the topic of cheating and the reason why I believe that it is not going to be worth it to cheat. Able to skip multiple steps to get there. Of course, in the case of the Astros, they still have to hit the ball, still have to play the game, they still have to pitch and play defense, but still a huge advantage as a hitter to be able to know what's coming. It doesn't matter what level you are at. In this case, they are both teams, all the players, the best, some of the best in the world. So having any bit of an advantage at that stage and with that in that scenario is huge. That being said, why do we cheat? And then, of course, is it worth it? In my opinion, no, it is not. Have I cheated before? Absolutely. I mean, probably countless number of exams over the years in school did I try to cheat. In fact, I'd probably spend sometimes upwards of a couple hours just putting together a cheat sheet. And then it didn't even work, funny enough. Right? And I only think now, it's like, what if I had put in 2-3 hours of actual study time? I wonder if that would have actually been any better or worse. I'm going to make a couple examples here of why I think, or trying to explain why cheating in the end, in the long run, is a big mistake. We see the prize as, well, the prize, except it's actually wrong. It's not, the prize is not the World Series ring. It's not the title. The prize was the effort it took to get there, was the work, the strategy, the skills and the abilities that had to be developed, especially in a team setting. The team having to work together over the course of a 6-month, 162-game season to achieve the pinnacle of professional baseball, right? The goal for pretty much every single professional player wants to win a championship, even if they're not in the majors. They still want to win a championship in their league. So again, we're valuing the prize more than the journey. So an example would be, let's say I'm going to set out to make $1 million. Let's say I have $0 to my name and I want to make $1 million. I'm going to do whatever I can to get there. On days 365, I received a check for $1 million. Throughout the 364 days, I had to test and fail and try again, and trial and error. I had to acquire new skills, new abilities, new knowledge, new wisdom, and be able to put it into action to achieve or to earn that money. So let's say the 365 days go by and I get my check for $1 million. And let's say I get a little crazy with it, right? I want to celebrate. So I go out for the weekend. Maybe I need a car. Maybe I need a house and some new clothes or whatnot. Really quickly, I can blow through $1 million in a weekend, maybe even in a day. No problem. Come Monday, I'm broke. I got zero money to my name again. So the way I see it is that we have two options. I can say, oh, well, I blew it. I failed. I'm worthless. I got nothing. I'm just gonna go get a regular job like everyone else, work 9 to 5, and I'll never be a millionaire. The other option is you could say, well, okay, I know what it takes to make $1 million, and it probably wasn't a good idea to go out and spend it all in one weekend. So how about this? Now that I know how to do it, I want to earn another $1 million, maybe even 2 in the next 6 months. How is this possible? Well, first off, the second option, you realize that you have developed the skills, the knowledge, the wisdom, the strategies to put into place to create a system that will earn you $1 million. You see, the money can go in an instant, but what cannot go, what cannot be replaced or taken away is the knowledge and the wisdom you acquired, the skills that you developed through your journey. So you see, in this example, it's clear that the real value is not in that $1 million paycheck. The real value is in the journey. So when it comes to cheating, essentially we're bypassing this journey. We're not seeing the value there. So we want to find a way to falsify it. We want to find a way to falsely achieve what we're set out to do. Here's the thing. Once you've achieved it through a manner of cheating, it may feel good for a little while. But the truth is, it's going to wear off because you will never be able to unknow the fact that you cheated. You will always know that you did not earn that reward. You did not earn that goal or earn your ticket to that destination. Therefore, the World Series ring, $50,000, $100,000, it's worthless because the path that you took to get there was compromised. The path you took to get there was dishonest. Those things weigh on human beings. We have a conscience. We will know. Somebody who says or claims that they're comfortable with cheating, deep down, they're insecure about it because they know they did not achieve it. They know that they did not have what it takes to achieve it the right way. This is why I do not believe it is worth it. Anything worth having is only worth having if you choose to earn it. Here's another example. Let's say you're a young kid and you want that brand new shiny bicycle, and you go to your parents and you ask for the bicycle, and they say, well, no, you're going to have to work for it. You're going to have to earn money somehow and pay for it yourself. And they say, well, you can mow some lawns, you can do some chores around the house, whatever. And then, of course, once you save up enough money, you can purchase it. Once you do that and accomplish that, there's going to be such a strong sense of pride that is going to give you so much deeper and greater appreciation for that bicycle. You are going to take care of it more. You're going to make sure you park it in the garage. You're not going to leave it out in the driveway at night and have somebody else steal it. So because you earned it, because you put in time, you invested time and energy into achieving that goal, you're going to appreciate it more. Therefore, it will have more value. But the value itself, remember, is not in the object itself. The value, the meaning, is in the journey that it takes to get there. So in baseball, it's a very similar thing in your career. It's very difficult to cheat your way to the big leagues, to cheat your way to a D1 scholarship, right? But again, we can run into trouble if we are only focused on the prize as the value. When, as my examples show, the prize, the true prize, is in the journey itself and what can be learned, the wisdom, the abilities, the skills that can be developed along the way. So I hope you enjoyed this podcast. Let me know what you guys think. In the description of this episode, you will see a free text line. If you have any questions, comments, please feel free to shoot me a text. Also find my email if you have any questions or suggestions for future episodes. Please feel free to reach out. Your first time listening to Hit Talks and hearing from me, please, you can follow me on Instagram at Ferrante Baseball and YouTube Ferrante Baseball, Twitter Vic_Ferrante.